The Earth people who can think are so frightened by those who cannot. The dead. The dead.
Hey guys, we're back with another exciting episode of Viral Venom.
Hello.
How are you tonight?
I can't believe we're here already. This week's gone by so fast.
It's flying by.
Crazy.
Before you know it, we're going to be back again.
All right.
So we have an extremely exciting guest for tonight. It's Andrew from GRINNERS.
Nice. It's going to be a great night.
It's going to be awesome. So we're going to be ranking 80s movies tonight. That should be pretty fun. Everybody likes a good 80s movie.
Yes, I'm all about all things 80s.
So before we get started, let's give a special shout out to our sponsors, Stag Mountain Films. Thank you so much to Jeremy Hirsch and Stag Mountain Films for being one of tonight's sponsors. We appreciate it very much. Stag Mountain Films is the production company behind the Flower City Butcher. I just did a convention this past weekend. It was the Flower City Tattoo Convention. Shout out to Rob D. Piazza for all of the help from him, and of course, horror icon Ari Lehman, the boy in the lake. So before I do a convention, I just wanted you all to know that I always check in with my good friend Cheeto Ray from Cheeto Ray's Wicked Worldwide, where I go for all my horror convention needs. Check out Cheeto Ray's Wicked Worldwide on Facebook today. Thank you so much to Cheeto Ray for being one of tonight's sponsors. Christopher, have you found any new cool apps this week?
No, I haven't.
Well, you're in luck for about the 15th week in a row, because I found this brand new app. It's called Terror Cards, where you can go to get your free virtual horror film cards. Visit terrorcards.com. Terror Cards is available on the Google Play Store and Apple App Store. Over 6,700,000 digital trading cards have been traded within the past just today. How cool is that?
One of these days, I'm going to download that. It does look really cool.
Dude, download it. You know what we should have is like a couple viral Venom cards on there.
Yes.
Terror Cards, hit me up today. We're doing some viral Venom digital trading cards, I think. All right, what else? Okay, we got a lot of cool stuff going on. Killer Pizza is our upcoming feature film. It's a horror comedy starring some of horror's greatest icons, including Tom Glynn from Creepshow. He was Kringle in the Christmas episode. Did you ever see that?
Yes.
Shout out to Tom Glynn. And also has Walter Phelan, who is Dr. Satan in The House of a Thousand Corpses. Nancy Ann Ritter from Scream. Al Burke from The Wedding Singer and more. Shout out to Nicole Vegas Butler, Tam Taylor, Mark Brubaker, Colin Feal, and all the other great people that are attached to this movie. Super excited to start working on it with you this summer. You can join us by going to Indiegogo today, donating a little bit of money, and you get a cool, unique acting role, an official producer credit, some custom merchandise, get your book in the movie, get the song in the movie, get whatever you want in the movie, your brand, your logo, your t-shirt, all that good stuff. Something available for everybody, but not unless you go to the website. Go to Indiegogo today. Getting them mixed up. This one's on Indiegogo. So check that out. Thank you, guys. I'll try not to fumble this next one. This is Final Girl, our brand new clothing line. How exciting is this? Final Girl, the first round of shirts are available now through the Scare Zone. So you have to go to our brand new website, scarezone.net. Yeah, we couldn't get the .com. It was too much money. Scarezone.net, where you can get your brand new Final Girl merchandise. Check it out today. They're cheap. They're cool. Everybody loves them. So what are you waiting for? It helps us out, too. All right. Yeah, one or two more, I think. One or two. I don't have the graphic. but we're going to film
out an interpretive dance.
All right, Christopher, you got to do the dance for the Flower City Butcher dance. I don't know what dance that is, but you have to do one.
I can choreograph it for you. I used to do that. I used to own a dance studio.
So we're going back to continue filming December 4th to the 8th here in Rochester, New York. There's only one acting role left available. It's a really nice supporting role. Super surprised nobody's signed up for it. A couple people said that they wanted it and that they were gonna get at and all that stuff, and then they didn't do it and they ghosted me. Stop ghosting me. That's not cool. But it's available. It's only $1,000, and it's actually one of the better roles in the movie. It has a bunch of speaking lines, a bunch of scenes, and all kinds of stuff. Go sign up for it right now. All right. Well, everybody wants Andrew, so we're gonna get him out here. But first, we're checking comments. All right, we got one from Too Little Too Big, and she says, "Hey, Mr. Vinegar. Hey, bestie. Let's go Gen X edition, where we were raised, feral and non-forgiving." What's up? Hello, Too Little Too Big.
Feral is one of my favorite things. I love that.
Kurt Douglas is here. He says, "Hey, guys. What's up?" Hello, Kurt Douglas. Amanda says, "Hello, everyone. What's up?" Hello, Amanda Carter. She says, "Hello, everyone. My apologies. I missed the last show. Cookie is officially happy with the flock, but Rebel passed away." No, I don't think we knew Rebel. We knew Cookie.
Yeah. Rebel's not familiar to me, but I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it sounds pretty sad. But we're glad you're here now. And we know Rebel's gone on to a better place. All right, let's bring out Andrew. If I can figure out how to get rid of this comment. There it is. All right, now for the man of the hour, the greatest actor of all time, the coolest guy I've ever met, and he's got a pretty cool looking beard too, wouldn't you say?
Definitely.
All right, here he is. Without any further ado, the incredible, amazing, wonderful, super talented Andrew BYARD. Oh my God, how cool is this? Dude, Andrew, I've been telling Christopher all week that you were going to be on tonight. He's like, "There's no way you got the real Andrew BYARD," but here you are.
There's only one. Actually, there is one other I know for sure in Minneapolis, but I'm the real one.
There's two on Facebook, but there's only one that counts.
That's right.
So we're going to have a lot of fun tonight ranking 80s films and hanging out with Andrew, talking about Grinners, talking about Sinners, and talking about other bad things. But first, Christopher has to ask Andrew a very important question.
What's your favorite scary movie?
That one's easy, and it makes a lot of people mad, actually. Troll 2. The worst, best movie of all time.
Troll 2. So, Andrew, you're working on a bunch of cool projects. So you were in Grinners. Mandy and I are executive producers on Grinners. We love the Grinners. We love Mr. Kitty and Mrs. Possum and all that good stuff. But you're also, have you guys done Fashion Killers?
Not yet. So we're gearing up for that this coming spring. That will be our first full-length feature as well, too. Right now we got a couple other little projects in the pipeline kind of leading up to it, just kind of telling a little bit more lore behind it all, a little bit more tease to everything to really set off Fashion Killers.
Okay, this is why I'm glad I had you on, because now we can sort of articulate that for the viewers. Because it was Grinners, then it was like, hey, we're doing Grinners 2, but then like, hey, we're doing Grinners Part 1 kind of thing. So now I get it. So it was Grinners, now we're doing Fashion Killers. But before we get to Fashion Killers, we want the fans to know exactly what's going on in the world of Grinners. And so once you get to Fashion Killers, you're already familiar with that world.
Correct, because Grinners is kind of that proof of concept, kind of initial telling the story.
Right.
But there's a lot left open. I mean, everybody looked at the faceless cops and they're like, I want to know their story. You know, they want to know the history of Kitty. What drives Lady Possum? There's a lot of questions that are left unanswered. So that's kind of what we really want to dive into, is give a little bit more of that lore to each of these characters, because in their own right, they are strong characters. And, you know, Lady Possum is the one that is the leader of all of this Shadow Realm.
So for the people watching that haven't seen Grinners yet, number one, why haven't you freaking seen it yet? And number two, Andrew, can you help us out by just telling them a little bit about the world, about Grinners? We'll just go with the first one. What is that one about?
So that starts off with young Lady Possum. She falls in love, gets her heart kind of broken at the beginning. Does something to her father that leads her on the run from police, and all of a sudden later in the future she is hunting down essentially social media stars or influencers, and it's her and her sidekick Kitty, which is myself. In the Grinners, we got Joe Bob Briggs. We hired him on to play our Detective Sheldon.
The real Joe Bob Briggs?
Oh yeah, we hired the old horror host.
Oh my god!
And I'll tell you what, everything about him is true. You know, is he a crazy guy? Yes. Is he a genuine guy? Yes. We always called him John Bloom on set, but he was a dream come true to work with. Absolute dream come true. With that though, he's kind of on the trail of Lady Possum and Kitty. He starts to track him down just before his retirement. And it's kind of the story all in one night. Is he able to stop this or not?
So for the people that don't know, just to backtrack a little bit. So Lady Possum and Kitty are they like psychos? They're out there killing people and that kind of thing, or how would you describe it? So in other words, why is Joe Bob Briggs trying to find them?
So they kind of have these powers that are, you know, they're shadow walkers. There's something interdimensional about them. And so they, like Lady Possum's able to walk through the shadows, appear and disappear.
Okay, so they almost teleport like Jason does sometimes, right? Like Jason Voorhees. Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
And
all right.
Hinted to that, so that's kind of what we really want to build into, is that shadow world where she goes to, where these Grinners come from. Okay. How many Grinners are there? That's kind of one of the big questions right now too, and I think a lot of people will be surprised at what Fashion Killers will bring on that aspect too.
So without spoiling it, what is a Grinner?
So a Grinner is almost like a slave to Lady Possum. You know, once you become infected, which was my syringe in the film Grinners, when I hit the detective with that green goo that goes into them, that's essentially the Grinner fluid. That's going to cause them to transform over. And it's essentially Lady Possum's building her Grinner army.
So I'm trying to think of a way to describe this for people that haven't seen it without spoiling it. But the Grinners kind of do bad things sometimes, right?
bad things, but we're kind of that anti-hero. You can essentially relate to both Lady Possum and Kitty and kind of understand, but yet it's still in that very violent and horrific way.
Right. How would you describe the movie? Is it a horror film? Is it an action comedy?
I mean, it's a mix of a lot. We did go with the horror aspect, and then we also throw in a lot of humor in there, a lot of dry humor. There's some bits where it's just you can't help but laugh. Jared does all the script writing. He's the owner of Refinery Films and the director.
Shout out to Jared Hussey. I think he's on with us next week.
Okay, yeah, I think he's
on with us soon.
And he's a good dude. He's a really good dude, but he's the creator of everything. So he's got a good blend of that suspense, that horror, and the weirdness. I mean,
so with Fashion Killers, how does that movie end?
So Fashion Killers, I won't give away the ending.
Oh no, why not? Come on, I almost had you.
You're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to watch it and one more for that one.
Okay.
But what we have planned for that, Jared has already got locations scouted out. I mean, the locations alone are phenomenal, let alone to tell a story there as well, too.
Absolutely. All right, let's see what is going on in the comments. Too Little Too Big says, fun fact, Trolls 2 was released on my 10th birthday.
Yeah.
Wow.
Happy 10th birthday to you.
Happy 10th birthday. If somebody wants to watch Grinners, how do they see it?
So right now we are on Fox Valley TV. That's kind of online streaming, but yet more cable block, time slotted. They were kind to us with both Grinners. We have Sundown on Black Waters on there. And then we also have the very first project I worked on with Jared, which was In the Middle of the Night. That's what kind of kicked everything off right there. And then we also have it on YouTube. So you can go right onto YouTube, right over to Refinery Films. And they've got everything on there. But we just recently at Halloween released Grinners on there for everybody.
Mandy Caimano's here. She says, hi, everyone. Hello, Mandy. As I mentioned before, Mandy and I have some credits on Grinners. We also have credits on Fashion Killers. So when it comes to, what is the middle project called? Is that called just Grinners Part 1, or what is that one called?
So that one we're just going to call Grinners. You know, kind of that lead way into everything, because that was only 30 minutes long. So that was, you know, an intense.
I'm sorry. I'm getting them mixed up. So we had the Grinners short film, the original.
Correct. Yep.
The YouTube one. Then we had Grinners, which was on DVD. That's the one that's on Fox Valley.
Correct. Yep.
Then there's Fashion Killers is the sequel, but then isn't there one between that?
Well, a very small short. Really, it just started off with Grinners, which is that 38-minute long proof of concept. And then we do have just kind of some short teasers that we do as well, too. But Fashion Killers will be essentially the second big project of it. We've got some of the pipeline we're going to be releasing right around Christmas time or so. But then that'll lead right into Fashion Killers. We're going to start filming that this spring, though. So that won't be until late next year.
So Fashion Killers is the big one that everybody wants to look out for.
Yeah.
And I think if I know Jared, he's going to have a bunch of cool opportunities for people to get involved. They'll be able to get merchandise and all kinds of cool things.
Oh, yeah. Yep. He's already got that started. He's a brainchild when it comes to that stuff, too. So he's already got a pretty good plan, roadmap for everything on that, too.
Awesome. So we're going to get to hang out with Andrew for the next hour or something and ask him all kinds of cool questions. But I think for the sake of everybody, we just want to jump into we have to rank some 80s films and have fun and find out a little bit more about Andrew's tastes in movies. All right. So, Andrew, what we have to do is I'm going to have to share my screen with you. And when I do this, you have to ignore all the open tabs. My social security number's on the screen. Don't look at that. And then there's some other stuff, too, that you just have to pretend like it's not there. All right?
Gotcha.
All right. So we're going to do this. Let's do it. So I have tricked you all once again. We are ranking 80s films, but actually have a couple different tiers. So one of them is pretty short. I think we can get that done in like a few minutes. We'll hang out with Andrew again, then we'll do the second one. That one's a little bit longer. If I can keep Christopher awake long enough, we're going to get through this.
So far, so good. I'm all in.
All right, cool.
Awake.
All right. Too Old to Big says, oh, wait, sorry. Grinners sounds awesome. Adding it to my must-see. And Fashion Killers, let's go, movie night. If y'all don't mention John Cusack, I'm going to have to revoke your 80s movie card. John Cusack. All right. All right, here we go. Oh, no. Is this the right one? I hope so. There's that one. There's that one. Gosh, bear with me. I think it's the right one. All right, let's do this. Boom! Check that out. All right. So what we have here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different categories. Can you guys see that? Mm-hmm. So it's almost like grading, right? Like in school, A, B, C, D. No effect is F, I guess. And then there's a tier up here above A that's S. That's like God tier. So S is the very best. Then A, B, C, D, and no effect. All right, let's jump in. We're going to start off with Christopher Lee Jansen. You have Adventures in Babysitting.
Oh my God, you're going to give me a hard one right from the start.
Right from the start.
I'm not going to go all the way to the top with that, even though I do love that movie. I think there's things that are going to belong up there before that. I'm going to put that in A.
All right, awesome. And then I should mention for Andrew and the viewers, if you put something somewhere and you're not sure, we can always move it after. So it's no big deal. And then if we haven't seen if none of us have seen one of the movies, we'll just leave it off the ranking for tonight. All right. And I think, God, is this All Dogs Go to Heaven? I can't tell what it is. It is. All right. So Andrew has All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Man, that was one of my favorites as a kid. So I'll probably have to put that at an A as well.
Would you put it before or after Adventures in Babysitting?
I got to put it before, personally.
Okay. All right. Can any of you guys see what movie this one is? Looks like it's got Chevy Chase and somebody else, but I can't tell.
I can't tell either.
Sometimes they give these things like weird covers for some reason. I don't know why they do that. It just confuses everybody. For the people in the comments, Too Old, Too Big, you usually know. What is this movie right here? Let us know. I'll skip it and go to Beetlejuice. I like Beetlejuice a lot. I'll go with S tier. Boom. What do you guys think?
I would definitely put that at the top.
All right.
It's a masterpiece.
All right, masterpiece. All right, so now Christopher has Dark Crystal.
Ooh.
Oh. I would put that in B, just based on other things on the list that I feel would go higher. I like this movie. It's a great movie. But in looking at the rest of the list...
No, you can't see it.
That's why I'm saying B.
All right. Andrew has Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Ooh. You know, that it has some influence on the movie Grinners, so I'm going to have to put that up there, and I'd say B.
B?
B.
Would that go before or after The Dark Crystal?
I would say before. for sure.
All right. It's up to me, and I have Ghostbusters. And would I put Ghostbusters before or after Beetlejuice? I don't know. I think they're about the same.
That's
I think
tough.
they're about the same. So I don't know. Some days I'd probably rather watch Beetlejuice. I don't know. They're about the same though, I think. So I'm just gonna put them right there, and then let everybody yell at me in the comments. What do you guys think?
I love them both. I agree that I wouldn't be able to put one before the other. I love them both.
They're about the same, I think. We'll go with Christopher Lee Jansen, and you have the Goonies.
Oof.
Oh, that's gonna have to go all the way up to S2. I'd put it after Ghostbusters.
I love the Goonies.
So good.
All right. Andrew, you have Gremlins.
Oh man, that's got to go S class too. But I would put it after the Goonies.
Okay. So we got so far S tier. People in the comments, let us know if we're doing this right. We have Beetlejuice and Ghostbusters, the Goonies and Gremlins. Let us know what you guys think. Are we doing okay so far? So far, so good. Are we wrong? Let us know. I think I have Howard the Duck now. Probably. God, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. Oh God, I don't know. I don't want Mandy. Mandy loves this movie, and I don't want to get in trouble. So I got to put it somewhere good. I like Ferris. See, it's tough because I like Ferris Bueller's Day Off a lot, but that's in B. I don't know. I'll just put it right there so I don't get yelled at. This is so I can stay at the house today.
Smart man.
All right. Christopher Lee Jansen, you have Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh.
Is this the first one or the second one? This is the first one. Or
I
no?
think so, yeah.
The first one? Okay.
Oh, that's tough. I'd put that first in A.
All right. I think that's probably fair. I think it's fair. It's like one of those iconic movies, but when I think of the 80s, it's not the first movie I think of. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. All right. Andrew, you have Labyrinth.
Unpopular opinion.
Oh man, don't do it.
I'm totally a huge fan of it.
Oh no.
However, I do know the importance of it.
Okay.
So I am going to put that in the A class on that.
A class? Where would you put it in A?
At the end, personally. That's my personal opinion coming in there.
All right. For me, I have, it looks like The Land Before Time. Oh God, it's really tough. It's really tough. I don't like it as much as I like. God, it's really tough. I don't know. It's at least B. Maybe it's an A. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't want to get in trouble here. I'm going to put it right there for now. Maybe we'll move it. Am I doing this wrong, guys? You got to let me know. It's going to be on the internet forever. All right. All right. Christopher Lee Jansen has The Little Mermaid.
Oh.
Some of these animated ones from the 80s I don't remember as well as I probably should. I know I've seen, All Dogs Go to Heaven and The Land Before Time and all this stuff, but I just don't remember them as well as other people probably do.
This just isn't my thing, but I know people love it. So I don't want to be like a grumpy old man and put it too low because it's not my thing.
It's up to you. I mean, you could just do it based on your favorites, not technically which one's the best.
Then I'd have to go C.
All right. So we're doing this based on what our favorite movies are.
Based on the rest of this list, I'd have to go C.
Fair enough. And then it looks like Oliver and Company's for Andrew.
Oh, let's throw that in D.
D. This is one, I was kind of like looking ahead. I don't remember it that well.
I was gonna say it wasn't that notable, I remember watching it, but it didn't stand out.
I have Popeye.
Yeah, I remember seeing it in the theater, and I don't remember a thing about it.
I have Popeye. I think I'm going to put that at the end of B. They have super cool sets in Popeye, if you ever go back and watch it. But I don't know. I don't know if it holds up to the other ones. All right. Christopher, you have Princess Bride.
S.
Where would you put it up in S?
In between Goonies and Gremlins.
Fair enough. When I was little, I had this trading card binder, and on the front of it, I had a sticker of Andre the Giant, and it said, "Does anybody want a peanut?" All right. So it looks like Andrew has, I believe it's the first RoboCop.
Oh, that's S class. Yep.
And then we're in S. Yeah.
That would go right after Goonies.
All right. So far in S class, we have Beetlejuice and Ghostbusters, The Goonies, RoboCop, Princess Bride, and Gremlins. Let us know in the comments if we're screwing up our lives here. I have Scrooged. I like Scrooged a lot. Oh, it's tough. It's really tough. It's another one where I don't like when I think of the 80s movies, I don't think of Scrooged. It's like when I think of Christmas movies, I think of Scrooged. If that makes sense. I don't know. I like Labyrinth a lot. And I don't like some of these as much. So it's tough. I don't know. I'd probably put it in A somewhere. God, I don't know. I'll put it right here. Maybe we'll move it. I don't know where to put it, so I'm just putting it here. All right. The guys, you can tell me if I'm wrong, you can be like, Anthony, you're fucking up, man. What do you I mean, Mr. Vinegar. Mr.
Pretty well.
All right, so Christopher has Spaceballs.
Straight to the top, number 1.
What do you guys think about the remake or the sequel? Is that going to be any good?
I think with the number of original names that they have attached to it, I think it's going to be good.
All right. I'm excited to see it. Andrew has The Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, that's S, number 1. I would say put that after Ghostbusters.
Empire Strikes Back's amazing.
So good.
I think this is the second Indiana Jones that I have. Now I'm trying to think of which one I like better. I like them both. They're kind of like different, right? A little different tone.
They are.
Maybe I'll put it here just next to the other one. I'll leave it there for now. How about Christopher? You have the Terminator.
I would say, before Howard. Right before Howard.
Okay, right there. Oh no, that is low. All right. Andrew has Transformers.
I'm going to go ahead and put that in C. And let's put that at the end.
All right. Looks like I have Vacation. I like Vacation. It's somewhere in here, I think. Sometimes I like it more. I don't know. It's tough. It's getting rough. All right. Christopher has Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
I'd put it at the bottom of S.
About right there.
Mm-hmm.
So for the people in the comments section who are about to yell at me, our S tier is Spaceballs, Beetlejuice, Ghostbusters, The Empire Strikes Back, Goonies, RoboCop, The Princess Bride, Gremlins, and Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Let us know if you agree, disagree. We're going to head on over and check comments now.
You're
All right,
forgetting
everybody.
one. You're forgetting one.
What are we forgetting?
The number one in S tier. Ernest Goes to Camp. That's my personal favorite movie of all time.
Well, it might be in the next ranking that we do.
Oh, really?
The next one has some different movies, so it might be there.
Oh, we'll see.
We'll see what happens. All right, let's see. Stop sharing that, and then let's see what everybody's saying here. Okay, all right. Yep, they're gonna write letters. Okay. Jackie's in. Okay, they're flagging our video. Okay, here it is. All Dogs Go to Heaven was the saddest, best film ever. Ferris Bueller is the 80s. S all the way. Can't see the image to say the unknown movie. I have no idea what it is. They do like weird covers with them sometimes. I have no idea why. Why do you guys do that? Indiana Jones is always an easy S. We had that in A tier. We had both of them in A tier, I think. Land Before Time was so good. I think we had that in B. I think we had that in B tier. The Little Mermaid was the first movie I saw in the theater. Was it good though? You gotta let us know. Where would you have put it on the list? Mandy says, is Goonies really not in that first spot? I don't remember hang on, let's see who we actually had there. First spot we had Spaceballs, Beetlejuice, Ghostbusters, Empire Strikes Back, Goonies. I would have had Goonies. I personally would have had Goonies higher on the list, but that's not what we decided as a group. All right, let's see. Too Old Too Big says, The Princess Bride is S tier. I literally watched it while I was in labor with my first daughter. It's S, baby. Yeah, I love The Princess Bride. Mandy's telling me not to fudge up. And then, let's see. Too Old Too Big said, Scrooge is a B. It's fun, but not better than Indiana Jones. She might be right. I don't know. I like it more than Indiana Jones, I think. Maybe it's a nostalgia thing, just because I've seen Scrooge so many times, and I've only seen Indiana Jones, I think, once, each of the movies one time. So it could, maybe. Let's see who else there. Mandy says Spaceballs, it's good, but not number one. Did we have it number one? We did have it number one.
I put it number one.
Spaceballs? How do we have Spaceballs ahead of Empire Strikes Back? It's like the parody of the movie. Let's see. Oh yeah, Too Old Too Big says, Bestie, you're killing me. Terminator is A class. Oh my god, Andrew, I'm revoking your 80s card. Transformers is the 80s. Haha, dude is a real life Decepticon. Yeah, I was a little surprised Transformers was so low. And then what was the other movie she said? Terminator. Okay, where did we have? You had Terminator after All Dogs Go to Heaven. It was pretty low in the A tier. I would have had that probably in S tier.
And I personally like that a little bit better than RoboCop, so I would have put that before RoboCop.
Yeah, I would have too, for sure. But there we go. So we've got one more ranking to do. Hang on. Too Old Too Big says, I was a princess back then. Ariel had her moments, though. Haha. Amanda Carter says, I agree with Gremlins being S tier. That was my first drive-in horror-ish movie when I was 3. I was afraid of Christmas trees for a while. Let's see this S tier again. Spaceballs, Beetlejuice, Ghostbusters, Empire, Goonies, RoboCop, Princess Bride, Gremlins, Roger Rabbit. I would say all or most of those at least deserve to be in S tier. So I think we got that part right or close to right. I think there were just a couple missing from it that we put lower. But there we
think
go.
that was more personal, a little more personal in those.
Let's see. We got okay. Now we got one more ranking to do, but before we get to that, Andrew, do you have anything you wanted to talk about that we haven't had a chance to talk about?
Let's see. I do have a nice little fun project that I filmed just a couple months ago with a director out of Dubuque, Iowa. So another kind of local film. It's going to be a sequel called "Are You Dead Yet?" 2. And me and another guy, Chris Collier, that I've worked with on Grinners, and he's very well known in the horror indie. We both had a little death scene on those. We're Bearded Man #1 and Bearded Man #2. So keep an eye out for that one. That's a fun kill on those.
Awesome. And what about social media? Where can people follow you?
So Kitty does have his own Facebook page. It's Kitty Grinners Movie. And I do a little bit more fun things on there. I had to take a month or two break since I moved into a new house, but I kind of do some fun things. I have one thing called Kitty Calendar, where each day of the week, or Monday, I pick a victim. And then each day of the week, you got kind of this personalized portion of your hunt. Come Friday, I finally get you, but I kind of explain how it's going to happen, write you a little farewell letter somehow. And I do this all just on social media, directed to a fan. They get their little week of personalization with Kitty. And then I do another thing called Kitty's Hunting Grounds. And Grinners takes place in Mount Carroll, Illinois. And there is a lot of history to that little town there, a lot of old buildings. And is what I started doing is short horror stories. Kitty kills a victim in each one of these locations, and it's fictional with historic facts added in about the location. And that was also a good way to kind of help promote the town Mount Carroll. That town's been great to us. I mean, they showed up on filming night. Some of the cops showed up with their lights in the background, and so we're really happy to be working with Mount Carroll, and we just kind of want to give a little bit more of that to the world out there. So keep an eye out for Kitty's Calendar, and if you want to join on that, all you got to do is say I'm the target on any one of the posts, and you'll get added to the list on that. And here, within about 2 weeks is when I'm going to start kicking that up again. So keep on the lookout for that.
Awesome. And also, I wanted to ask if somebody's interested in having you join their movie, if they have some role that they think you'd be great for, what is the formal way of them contacting you? Is that something you'd be open to?
Oh, definitely. Definitely. I've actually been part of a couple little projects that way. I'm open for anything. If you got a death scene, I love to die. So, yeah, get a hold of me on Facebook. I'm Andrew BYARD. The best way would be through the Kitty page. That goes directly to me. That's more my business side of things on that. But reach out to me if you got any kind of role, if you need a weird guy role. I told Jared I'll take the weirdest role you can give me. Let me be someone I'm not in real life. So I'm open for anything. I know we do a lot of conventions. We're going to be doing our own convention coming up here soon too, where I was asked to be able to do that as well. So sign autographs, all that good stuff.
Awesome. So is this a convention that it's your own convention? You're going to be in charge of getting
This is going to be Refinery Films. This is
right.
Wife's. They got that planned for next year. They've already got a nice little kickoff. It'll be more of a film festival.
It cut out a little bit. Is that Jared's thing?
Yes, Jared and his
Okay.
wife.
And his wife. Okay.
Refinery Films.
Gotcha.
Now that's going to be a weekend long. Not only horror film festival, but it'll go into gaming. We're going to have music. It's going to tap into quite a bit different subcultures and genres as well, too. So all
Awesome.
is welcome. We're going to have, it's going to be at a fairgrounds. So we'll have food trucks, all that good stuff provided as well, too. So
Nice.
Very cool.
as we get closer to that, they're definitely building that right now. So we will have more info. Follow us over on Refinery Films. Jared keeps everybody up to date with everything on that.
Awesome. Perfect. And Christopher, what about you? Do you have anything going on that you wanted to mention?
We actually just got done filming for Crooked Path Paranormal at the historic Prospect Place in Trinway, Ohio. We finished that up Sunday, but we're getting ready to release our new series about a 2-night investigation we had at a place called the Ross House in Bel Air, Ohio. Easily the wildest, most insane 2 nights of my life. I can't even describe it. So that's going to be our next series, episode 1 dropping soon.
Awesome. Crooked Path Paranormal is on YouTube. For everybody out there in YouTube land watching, subscribe to Crooked Path Paranormal today. When's your next Paranormal Playbook episode?
A week from Monday. We just had one this week. So
it'd be the 8th.
Right.
Maybe the 8th. Because that's the last day of filming for us. So maybe the 8th. All right. Well, we'll figure it out. But Crooked Path Paranormal is on YouTube. Check that out. And then Andrew, what is the Facebook page again for Kitty?
Kitty Grinners movie. If you just type in Kitty Grinners movie, it'll be the first one to pop up. Awesome.
We're gonna go ahead now. Share the screen again. Actually, let's check comments real quick. I don't know if we saw this one. Okay. I agree with Gremlins being S. That was my first drive-in horror-ish movie when I was 3. I was afraid of Christmas trees for a while. Too Little Too Big. I agree. Gizmodo is definitely S. Amanda says, time for my birthday margarita. I forgot. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Amanda.
Happy birthday.
Mandy says, I have a movie called Killer Cows from China. It's about real cows that are contract killers. All right.
I'm intrigued.
All right. Brian's here. He says, hello from Pittsburgh.
Hello.
What's up?
Hello, Brian from Pittsburgh. All right, we got one more ranking to do. Let's get in. This one is bigger. It has more movies. I think it'll take us to the end of the episode. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm super excited. Let's jump in. Too Little Too Big says, happy birthday, Amanda. All right, let's go for it. I have all new tabs open now with all kinds of horrible things that you guys shouldn't see, so don't look at them. Here we go. Oh, look at this list. Oh, man. We're in trouble now.
Oh.
We're in trouble. Christopher's like, damn, never going to sleep tonight. Let's see. We got 1, 2, we got 3, 4, 5 tiers this time. The first one is campy and beautiful. The second one always works for cheering up. The third one is pretty neat. The one after that is one and done. And then the bottom one is should stay in the 80s. Now, if it's the best, it'll be in campy and beautiful. And if it's the worst, it'll be should stay in the 80s. All right, let's go for it. Christopher Lee Jansen, you got Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
I would have put this higher on the last one. If I would have gotten this one, I would have actually taken this to the top. I love this movie so much.
All right, there it is. Ferris Bueller's Day Off, campy and beautiful. Andrew, you have Back to the Future.
That's very top. Very top. That is
Right there?
Yep.
All right. I have The Breakfast Club. We're starting off hardcore. I don't even know. I don't know. Am I gonna get in? Who's gonna be mad at me if I put it up here? Somebody, right? I might put it
Oh,
there.
I think it should be up there. I love this one too.
I mean, we're just getting. This is super tough already. I don't know. Christopher, you have Ghostbusters.
I know, and Ghostbusters is going straight back up to the top where it was on the other one.
Where's it? Where's it going in the top?
I would put it second before Back to the Future.
All right, Andrew, you have E.T.
Oh, that's going to the top.
It's tough, man. This list is gonna be rough.
See, and I'm gonna have to put that after Ghostbusters.
All right. I have Raiders of the Lost Ark. I like the movie, but I don't know if I would. I think I would rather. I don't know. It's tough. I don't know. Probably depends on the day, you know. I don't know. God, here, there, here. I don't know. I'm gonna get in trouble for putting it here, but we can always switch it around. Christopher Lee Jansen. You have Dirty Dancing.
Oh, this is such a good movie too. I feel like we're just putting everything up at the top. I'm going to put this up at the top. I love this movie.
Very first?
Not quite very first. I would go after E.T.
All right. Andrew, you have Gremlins.
That's up to the top. And I would have to probably. I would probably put that at the end of the top compared to the other movies. No, I'd put it
This
before
list is
Indiana Jones. Before Indiana Jones.
this list is tough, man.
It is.
All right, I have The Shining. I mean, The Shining should probably be at the top too, right? I don't know. Like when I think of the 80s, I don't think of The Shining, but The Shining is probably one of the better movies on the list. So I don't know. It's tough. Oh my God. I don't know. Maybe there. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Should it be at the top of this one or I don't know.
I think it's all right there.
Mm-hmm.
Christopher
It's really
has
hard. These are all so good.
Yeah, it's rough. Christopher has The Thing.
Oh.
This list is brutal.
It is. I'm going to say after Ghostbusters. I love The Thing.
After Ghost. Okay. All right. Andrew has A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, that's at the top. I'm going to have to put that before The Shining, though. I think that's a staple of my childhood.
Yeah, I love A Nightmare on Elm Street. I made a movie with Freddy Krueger's mom. All right, now that we all know. All right, I have An American Werewolf in London, and I think this is one of the ones where maybe I saw it like once or twice, but I don't remember it that well. Christopher, do you want to take American Werewolf in London?
I'll take that. Compared to what else we have at the top, I don't know that it necessarily goes with some of those, so I'd put it in the next category down.
All right. All right. Andrew has Poltergeist.
Oh, man. That's going top. And I would say that'd have to go after The Shining.
After The Shining. Okay.
If it lets you, yeah.
Yeah. All right, and then I have Child's Play. I don't know. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Is it technically as good as The Shining? Probably not, but I don't know. God damn it. I'll put it here. All right, so I'm going to put it at the top of this second category. Does that seem right?
I can work with that.
Yeah.
I think that's good.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right, Christopher as Friday the 13th. Starring horror icon Ari Lehman from The Flower City Butcher, filming this December 4th to the 8th. We have one acting role left available.
Well, this has to go to the top.
All right. I don't know, man.
I'd put it between The Thing and E.T.
This high? The Thing and E.T. All right. Andrew has Pet Sematary.
I'm going to put that in the second category.
All right.
And I can't see the last one. What was the last one in the second?
It's American Werewolf in London.
I'd put it before that.
Before that, okay.
Yep.
All right, so for the people watching, so far, top row has The Breakfast Club, Ghostbusters, The Thing, Friday the 13th, E.T., Dirty Dancing, Back to the Future, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Gremlins, A Nightmare on Elm Street, The Shining, Poltergeist, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Let us know how we're doing so far. We're maybe halfway through. We have a bunch left. All right, so it's my turn, right? And I'm not really super familiar with Top Gun, so I'm probably going to have to pass that off to Christopher.
Huh. Okay. Let me see what's all up there.
Oh, on the tier. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm going to have to put it right after Poltergeist, since Poltergeist is like my favorite movie of all time. I love it so much. I can't put this before Poltergeist, so I'm going to go right after.
I love A Nightmare on Elm Street. That's one of my favorite ones here, probably. All right, so Andrew has Christine.
Ooh, I'll put that in second category.
Okay.
And yeah, let's throw it right there. Right at the end.
All right. I have RoboCop. I don't know. I'd put it probably in the... Oh, shit. All right. I don't know. I think maybe here. I don't know.
I agree.
Probably depends on the day, So it might be interchangeable, but probably put it there for now. Christopher has Star Trek. I'm not sure which one this is. Anyone at home know?
I'm not sure which one that is either.
Andrew, do you know?
I do not know.
So we'll leave that at the bottom for now. Christopher, Beverly Hills Cop.
Oh, I'm looking at that second row and what's there.
Second row is Child's Play, Pet Sematary, American Werewolf in London, and Christine.
I'd put this at the end of the second row.
End of the second row. All right. All right. Andrew has Heathers.
Oh man, that's a classic. I love Winona. Let's throw that in. Let's put that after Child's Play.
Mandy loves that movie.
It's such a good movie.
It is great.
All right. I have Stand By Me. Oh. Again, some of these movies, each one of us might be more familiar with some more than others. I don't know. I might put this like at the end of the top row for now.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's tough.
This
I
is
think
really hard. These are all so good.
Yeah.
Chris, and then Christopher, you have Beetlejuice.
Well, that's going to the top again, just like in the last one. But with this list, I would say between The Thing and Friday the 13th.
All right. Andrew has Working Girl.
I would put that probably second tier.
Okay.
And I would put that before. I'd put that after American Werewolf.
All right. I'm not familiar with that one.
Oh, it's good.
Gotta check it out. All right. I have Say Anything, and I don't know this one either. So it goes to Christopher.
I've actually never seen this.
So then it goes to Andrew.
Neither have I.
All right. It's back to me with A Christmas Story. Oh, God. I don't know. I'm not like the biggest Christmas Story fan. Probably put it, I don't know. I'd probably put it like here, maybe. Again, I know it's a classic and people like it. It's just not my favorite. So that's where it's going. Christopher, you have Die Hard.
Oh, I'm going to use your line and say I don't usually think of this when I think of 80s movies. I normally think of it more as with Christmas movies.
Yeah, same with a Christmas Story, I think.
And Scrooged.
Yeah,
Die Hard has to go to the top. Definitely after Poltergeist. Poltergeist is my favorite. Let me see what's at the end there. After Top Gun.
All right. People in the comments, let us know if you agree with the list so far. We have the Breakfast Club, and so just giving you the top: Breakfast Club, Ghostbusters, The Thing, Beetlejuice, Friday the 13th, E.T., Dirty Dancing, Back to the Future, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Gremlins, Nightmare on Elm Street, The Shining, Poltergeist, Top Gun, Die Hard, Raiders of the Lost Ark, RoboCop, and Stand By Me. All right. Is it Andrew now?
Yep.
So Andrew has Airplane.
Oh man. Great comedy. I'd say put that. Let's throw that in the second tier.
Okay.
I would put that very first before Child's Play.
All right. Child's Play has been dethroned in the second tier. All right. I have The Little Mermaid, and it's not my favorite movie of all time. I would probably put it. I'll throw it up here. Let's see. I'll throw it right there. Give it some street cred, but not my favorite. All right. Christopher has Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
I put that in the top in the last one. I'm going to do that again.
All right.
After Top Gun.
after Top Gun. Okay, people in the comments, let us know how we're doing. Once we're done ranking, we're gonna come back and check comments to see how bad we messed up. Andrew has Purple Rain.
Oh man. Well, we gotta throw him up top.
Up
Gotta
top.
show respect to Prince. Although it's not my favorite out of everything up there, so I'd put it at the very end, the top tier.
The end of the top tier.
Yep.
I love Purple Rain. Purple Rain. My jungle love. All right. So I have Predator.
Mm.
I think it should be in this kind of realm, I think. Am I wrong?
Yeah, it should be up there. I mean, it's
Up here somewhere, right? Maybe there. Maybe there. Maybe. I don't know. Leave it there for now. I'll get yelled at later.
Mm-hmm.
Christopher has The Land Before Time.
I will say before The Little Mermaid.
Okay. So we'll go right there. Andrew has The Princess Bride.
Ooh, let's throw that up top. And
We have all the movies up top. We're just like, here, just put them up top.
now I would probably put that. Ooh. I'd put that right after E.T.
All right. All right, there it is. I have The Evil Dead. Oh God, I don't know. It's either here or it's in here somewhere. I think. Maybe I'll put it here. Yeah, I think I'll put it there. Christopher, you have Hellraiser.
Right after A Nightmare on Elm Street.
All right. All right. Andrew has Raging Bull.
Never seen that.
I haven't seen it either. I mean,
Haven't
I
either.
know what it is. I just haven't seen it. I wouldn't want to rank it. All right, so we'll go. Andrew gets The Terminator.
Oh, that's going top tier.
All right.
And I would probably put that. Oof. Right before Nightmare on Elm Street.
All right. And then it's on me, and I have Aliens. Oh God. I think it goes. I mean, people are probably not going to be too happy with me. I like Aliens, but I don't like it as much as the first one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's somewhere in here. I think. I'll just put it. I could be wrong. It could be a little bit higher, but I'm going to put it there for now. Christopher has The Karate Kid.
Oh, I love this movie too. After Poltergeist.
All right.
This is such a hard list. These are all so good.
We have
every
none
movie
in the
is good.
Every movie we've done so far is in the top two things. The only ones that aren't are the movies that we haven't seen. I mean, that's crazy. Andrew has Footloose.
Ooh, some good old Kevin Bacon. Oh, see, I'd probably put that second tier. And, hmm. Man, I don't know. I'd probably put that near the end because it's not Tremors. Granted, that was a nice.
Right at the end.
Yep, I think that's a good position.
All right, that was it. So we'll go over the top ones. Let us know in the comments if we're right, wrong, or whatever. We had The Breakfast Club, Ghostbusters, The Thing, Beetlejuice, Friday the 13th, E.T., Princess Bride, Dirty Dancing, Back to the Future, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Gremlins, The Terminator, Nightmare on Elm Street, Hellraiser, The Shining, Poltergeist, The Karate Kid, Top Gun, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Die Hard, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Predator, RoboCop, Stand By Me, and Purple Rain. Let us know. Let us know how we did. We're coming over to check on that. All right. Let's see. Almost there. Let's put it on. Oh God. All right. Let's see. All right. They look pretty upset. Okay. Brian says, "How is everyone? What's up?" Then Mandy says, "Hello from Mr. Vinegar's house." You have to put it up there. I saw when she said this, but I don't know which movie. I don't remember which one she was talking about. It might have been Breakfast Club, I think. Brian said, "How about The Goonies?" The Goonies was in the last list that we did. So if you missed the first part of this episode, we actually did 2 rankings tonight, and The Goonies was in the first one. So you have to go back. Once we're finished, go back, rewatch the episode a couple times. All right, here's Too Little Too Big saying, Pet Sematary, enough said. If you know, you know. Again, it began and almost ended at the same time my love for horror films. Amanda says, unpopular comment, I don't like E.T. I would have maybe B to be nice, sweating bullets. Was E.T. in this one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is.
It was.
Okay.
I actually also don't like E.T., but I didn't get that one, so it was okay. I don't like that movie.
Too Old Too Big says, in all fairness and certain nostalgic music, the 80s really gave us some great movies. They don't make them like that anymore. Brian says, you my hero. Too Old Too Big says, oh my God, if he didn't do Poltergeist justice, Chris was going to to hex him. He was going to hex him. Rachel says, Stand By Me. We did end up doing Stand By Me. That ended up in the top tier, but it was towards the end of the top tier. It was second to last. It came between RoboCop and Purple Rain. Rachel, yes, Nightmare on Elm Street started it all for me. I ever mentioned I know his mom. Too Little Too Big says, lick it up, baby, lick it up. Haha, love Heathers.
Oh, I can quote that movie all day.
Stand By Me technically had John Cusack in it for 30 seconds. Say Anything is the best. Every girl dreams of having a Lloyd Dobler. I think she means, oh my God, it's my favorite. Rachel, Working Girl is a classic. Melanie Griffith. Haven't seen it. I might have to go back and check it out. Amanda says, A Christmas Story. I don't think of it as 80s. I put it in B or C. Yeah, I put it in B out of the kindness of my Christmas Story heart, I guess. Too Little Too Big says, okay, homework assignment. Y'all have to go watch Say Anything. I gave her my heart and she gave me a pen. One of the best lines ever. We got a couple more, about 30. Airplane is a classic. Little Mermaid doesn't scream anything but Disney. I'd have ranked it B. I think we did put it in B. It is in B. The first time we ranked it was in like C or D. This one ended up in B. Jessica Rabbit is iconic. The Land Before Time, Ducky. I have one I loved as an 80s movie, Dr. Detroit. I don't know that one. Do you guys?
Mm-mm.
The Evil Dead. Hey, it's a fun movie. I love Hellraiser. Doug Bradley is so nice in real life, and he's English. Pinhead likes crumpets. Who knew? Have you seen the remake yet? Let me know. What'd you think? The Hulu Hellraiser remake. Have you guys seen that one?
I
No,
have.
I have
Check it
not.
out. If you like Hellraiser, give it a shot. See what
I
you
liked
think.
it.
Not a perfect movie, but I like it too.
Yeah, it exceeded my expectations. I'll say that. I went in
Yeah.
with pretty low expectations.
Yeah.
It exceeded them. So
Okay.
I liked it.
Hellraiser has some rough entries.
Yes,
This was definitely one of the better movies for
for
sure.
sure.
Yeah. All right. She says, wax on, wax off. Karate Kid shaped a generation. OMG, Kevin Bacon killed it in Footloose. And hi, Rachel. So there it is. We had a lot of fun tonight. Andrew, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We're gonna have to have you on again.
Oh, definitely.
What do we have to do to get Kitty on?
I mean, shit. I'll make it happen.
All right, yeah, we'll talk to Kitty's agent for us, see if we can get Kitty scheduled. Awesome. We're looking forward to seeing Fashion Killers, of course. We're doing some podcast stuff with you'll be on the Horror Lens coming up soon, and then Jared's right after you. So we'll just keep promoting it, try to get as many eyes on the projects as possible.
Perfect. We appreciate that, and we always appreciate yours and Mandy's support on that as well too. So you've always had our back. So
yeah, I mean, I've been down with the Grinners since day one. Right after that first short was on YouTube, Jared showed it to me, and I was like, let's do this.
yep.
Loved it. All right, thank you guys so much. We'll let Andrew go for tonight. We'll have to get him back on soon. Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Appreciate y'all. Y'all
Have a good night.
Oops, I cut him off. But how cool was that? Andrew from Grinners. Sorry about that. Andrew from Grinners. I told you he'd be here. You were like, no, he's not going to be here. Not the real Andrew Byer. I was like, dude, I swear to God, I talked to his manager today, and there he was. That was pretty awesome.
That was fun.
So what do you think we're gonna do next week? What do you want to rank? Actually, can I even be on next week? Hang on a second. Let's figure this out together. I can't be here next week. Might just put it off for 2 weeks. I have to film. We're filming the 4th to the 8th.
Yeah.
And I know it's gonna be like a 24-hour thing for me. So I can't do it.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So 2 weeks from now, we're gonna be back in action. Mr. Vinegar, Christopher Lee Jansen, back for the sequel. Well, what do you want to rank in 2 weeks from now? Christmas movies?
Let's do that. That'll put us right in the middle of the season. Yeah.
Pretty close to it. Christmas killer movies.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll find it. We'll figure it out. We'll do some cool stuff. Join us in 2 weeks from now when we're back. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss all of our incredible content. And we'll see you then.
Sounds good. Have a good one.